Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that literally impacts anyone who touches numbers, strategy, or business operations. The finance industry? It is rapidly evolving way beyond traditional balance sheets and manually dragging Excel formulas. We're officially entering the era of Finance 2.0, and today's Explainer is all about upgrading your professional toolkit to actually meet that reality.
5 years. Just let that sink in for a second. This is the startling reality of how incredibly fast our professional landscape is shifting. If you're relying entirely on the exact same skills and workflows you learned half a decade ago, well, I've got some tough news for you. You are already falling behind. Harvard researchers actually put a number on this. They estimate that in our current age of AI, the average half-life of a learned skill is less than 5 years. And get this, if you touch anything tech-related, it drops to 2.5 years. It's what we call the half-life hook. Your skills are literally expiring over time. If your mental software hasn't had a patch update since, say, 2019, it's basically becoming obsolete.
So, consider this agenda your ultimate survival guide to future-proof your career. We're structuring today's explainer around 5 critical pillars. 1. Learning agility. 2. Digital data workflows. 3. Actionable insights. 4. AI as your co-pilot. And 5. The ultimate differentiator. Let's just jump straight into number 1.
Section 1. Learning agility, the foundational mindset. Because tools shift so incredibly fast these days, your ability to absorb new information is your absolute bedrock. I really love this phrase, "I don't know yet, but I'll find out." You see, agility isn't about being perfect right out of the gate. When management drops a brand new reporting tool on your desk at 4 p.m. on a Friday, which, let's be honest, happens all the time, agile professionals don't freeze up. They lean on this mindset. Every technical skill out there is learnable, but your true superpower is that constant willingness to just figure it out. Moving on to Section 2, Digital Data Workflows, Mastering the Tools. Now, this is where basic digital literacy goes from nice to have to an absolute requirement. The old way of doing things is just painful, right? Manually copying data from a dozen different reports, individually emailing 10 department heads for budget inputs, and then endlessly chasing down their replies. It's exhausting. But the new way? You're using tools like Power Query to handle all that data formatting automatically, or Power Automate to collect those inputs without sending a single email. Digital literacy today means acting almost like an in-house developer, picking the right automated workflow to get the job done instantly. Section 3. Actionable Insights, going beyond the raw numbers. Okay, so once you have those automated tools humming along perfectly, the real value is knowing what to actually do with all that pristine data. Here is the analytical progression of the modern professional. Step 1, gather the data efficiently using tools like SQL. Step 2, analyze historical trends with basic Python scripts. And Step 3, visualize those key drivers in interactive dashboards. This specific 3-step flow, it takes you from being a human calculator who just reports facts and transforms you into a highly strategic business partner.
Let's ground this in reality for a second. Imagine leadership suddenly asks, why did Q2 profit margins decline? In the past, answering that would take literally days of manual digging. But using that 3-step progression we just talked about, you can drill right into expense categories with SQL, map the historical trends with Python, and show the exact drivers on a beautiful dashboard. You aren't just telling them what happened, you're explaining why it happened, and showing management exactly what to do next. You are answering the complex business questions before they're even fully asked.
Section 4. AI as your co-pilot, the collaborative advantage.
Now, let me be very clear about this. You do not need to know how to code neural networks from scratch, but you absolutely must know how to direct AI assistance, because AI has fully graduated from a tech buzzword to an everyday operational tool. Reviewing financials, Excel Copilot can generate variant summaries and flag anomalies instantly. Prepping a slide deck, ChatGPT can summarize your key points or even rewrite your analytical tone so it hits perfectly for the marketing team versus the board of directors. Treating AI as a collaborative partner rather than a threat is going to save you hours every single week.
And finally, Section 5, the ultimate differentiator, the human element.
Okay, here is the big twist. As all these technical tasks and AI prompts become the new automated baseline, what actually makes you stand out? It's empathy. Now, I know that might sound a bit soft to some of you, but in business today, it is the hardest edge you can possibly have. Empathy is navigating a client through intense market panic. It's dealing with a colleague who is under massive pressure, tailoring your message to calm the room, and seamlessly turning raw analysis into trusted advice. When everyone else has the exact same data and the exact same AI tools, your human skills become the ultimate premium.
And look, this isn't just theory.
Data from the CFA Institute's Future Skills Report shows a massive gap in demand growth. Empathy is vastly outpacing baseline technical skills. It is objectively the fastest-growing human skill in demand across the entire financial sector right now. As the technical grunt work gets automated away, your ability to connect, actively listen, and build trust, that is where your true value is created.
Let's quickly synthesize all this into an actionable checklist for your future-proof toolkit. You absolutely need to embrace continuous learning. Navigate digital tools confidently so you can eliminate manual work. Uncover insights that go way beyond the raw numbers. Partner strategically with AI. And above all else, build deep connections grounded in empathy and trust.
Which leaves us with this final, somewhat provocative thought to take away from today's explainer. Take a hard look at your own skills right now. Will your current toolkit expire in 5 years? Or are you ready to download this new mental software, upgrade your mindset, and become the finance professional of tomorrow? The choice is entirely yours, but the clock is definitely ticking. I highly encourage you to start building these skills today. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep adapting, and I'll catch you next time.